Hello everyone, my name is Shane Clements and I'm super excited to show you what I did for my $100 business challenge, the idea that I used and how things went for me. So the idea that I had was to help local businesses with their online social media platforms, such as a Google business listing, first and foremost, Google Ads and Facebook. These platforms help local businesses drive traffic to their stores or shops, and they often need help with websites, their Google business listing, and photos of their products and service. So being able to help these businesses represent themselves online uh, equally as they do in person is important for businesses that are kind of focused on the products and services that they provide, and they often need a little bit of help with the online stuff. So some of the things that make me unique in doing this business was that I prioritized photos. I realized early on that businesses that have yet to represent themselves online really have to have pictures of themselves, their businesses, and their products in order to make any kind of successful website, Facebook page, or start posting any kind of ads or posts on social media. So going to different sales pitches and meetings with these business owners with a camera in hand made a huge difference whether the business had been established on online or not. Every business needs new and up-to-date pictures of the products and services that they're providing. That was a big thing. Another one was just starting where the business is, whether they have an online presence or not. I would meet with the business owner, familiarize myself with what they're doing and how established they are, and start from there, eliminating pain points and just helping and understanding what the business does in order to give them the most accurate advice and help that they need. So one of my biggest success stories was Beisch Racing Engines. I had several customers, but Don Beisch was one of my biggest customers. He needed a website. He definitely needed new and improved pictures and to facilitate online interactions. So Don builds racing engines for race cars. This is kind of a hobby of his. He has another job, but on the left you can see his Google business listing. So he's got one review, which is super great. That is 5 stars because that one review basically determined how well his business was being represented. Could have been his own review. Some more reviews would definitely add some credibility to that. He's also got his address, which is great, and his phone number, but you can see he hasn't claimed his business. All that takes is a Gmail account for him to go on and claim that business, and then he'll immediately be getting recommendations and messages on how to improve that and connect with his customers. He's also missing a website, which was pretty important. That's something that I helped him with, as you'll see. And on the right, you can see his Facebook page. He actually does really well with the Facebook. He posts regularly and has pretty up-to-date information on the Facebook page for customers to see what he's up to. So this is the website that I made for him. Beisch Racing Engines at WordPress.com is a free website. I didn't pay for anything extra, so it didn't cost me anything to build this website. I used some of the pictures off his Facebook and information that he gave me, gave a little bio. I listed services that he provides. I linked it with his Facebook, put his phone number and address on there, and he's in business now to be able to connect with customers online and reference this web page when he is talking to customers. So some benefits of the website is the traffic, getting people to call him, go to his Facebook, and just kind of to legitimize his Google business listing. In the background, you can see this is one of the cars that he built an engine for, and that's the type of work that he does, the customers that he has, and getting more of these customers for the racing engines would be more success for his business. So what would I do differently? I needed to be more insistent. Some business owners didn't realize and see the value right offhand of a stronger online presence. So having a more compelling sales pitch Having visual aids was a big deal. I realized that sometimes my phone wouldn't load the different visual aids that I had, like a website or Google business listing or Facebook page. And if I learned to leverage the current website or Facebook page of the business and kind of show the owner what's currently happening from the perspective of their customers, it would make a pretty compelling case. So maybe printing the stuff off, having it downloaded beforehand, some pictures on an iPad or something so that they could see what's happening and what could be improved, I think would make a big difference for my sales pitch. So now on to expenses. I started with $10 of gas to go drive to different businesses. I looked them up on Google, targeted a few, and then it was just investing my time. I wanted to pay myself about 10 bucks an hour just to be accurate about opportunity cost and how I was spending my time. And then as far as the money I made, Don Beisch committed to rebuild an engine for me for a project I'm doing, and that has a value about 3,000 bucks. So obviously the margins on that are super high. I spent a few hours on the website and just helping him with Facebook and different things. And so I consider it really successful. It seems sustainable moving into the future. I'm just going to gain experience, awareness, and capital in order to invest back into this business, and it could become, more of a full-time thing. If I had more time, I think the way I would approach it is create a blog about how to create businesses and to represent businesses online, Google ads, Facebook ads, and all that kind of thing. I think it'd be really cool if I started a business and documented every step of the process, beginning to end, how to create it and focus on the online stuff, and then share that through like a YouTube channel and a blog for other entrepreneurs and people to see uh, how how to do it and what the best way is. And I think I could get more customers that way, and it'd be a pretty satisfying business for me. That's the end of my presentation. I hope you liked it. I hope you guys had also some really successful businesses and had an enjoyable semester doing this project. I look forward to seeing them. Best of luck.